Hello, hello. I want to share a yarn, I guess you could call it a mini yarn haul. We went to Barcelona, Spain last weekend, and it was wonderful. We just needed some time away, and we were going to spend it at the beach, which ended up being a little rocky once you got out into the water. So we only spent one day at the beach itself all day, and then we pretty much hung out at the hotel pool. But either way, it was nice, and just nice to be out in the sun and away from the gray of Germany. And I visited a local yarn shop, and in case you missed it, it is called All You Knit Is Love. It's a local yarn shop in Barcelona, and it's owned by a husband and wife. She is from Arizona actually, but has lived in Spain for many years. And one of the things that I started doing was when we travel, I'm trying to search out local yarn shops that carry locally processed yarns, or locally sourced yarns, locally dyed yarns, any kind of thing that's local. That's what I'm trying to get, so that I have yarn from each country that we visit. So Spain was the last place I went. I have more videos I need to do and get uploaded to my Where to Get That Yarn playlist, but we're gonna start with Spain. So this is called Murmur. This is All You Knit Is Loves. This is one of their brands of yarn, one of the yarns that they make. So it's local yarn, and she dyes her yarns, which I thought was really cool. So this is the pretty green that I picked out in Murmur. This is 75% merino and 25% cashmere. So they're very nice fibers. It's super soft and squishy. This is definitely something you could make anything with because you can wear it next to the skin and it's not itchy. So I got the green, and then let's see, I got another color in the Murmur, so I was just getting to that. So again, this is the Murmur, the merino and cashmere, and this kind of orangey color kind of reminded me of Dreamsicle. It called to me in the shop for some reason, for whatever reason. I don't know, I was just really drawn to it, so I got it. I have no idea what I'm making, but I got that. This is another one of their yarns, and the yarn, the wool, she said, comes from Portugal, but then it's a local place there in Barcelona that spins it for them and I believe dyes it for them. So I knitted all of us hats, and I used the Malabrigo Rasta yarn, knitted us all a chunky beanie, and Andre threw his in the washing machine. And if you know, Malabrigo Rasta is not superwash, so it felted a little, and yeah, it shrunk quite a bit, so he can't wear his hat any longer. So I got him some more yarn to make a hat. I got two of these in the brown. It's called Knit Two Together. As I said, it's another line by All You Knit Is Love. And this yarn, what's unique about it is 70% wool and 30% milk. So I thought that was kind of cool. So you can make, I did a little bit of research on it, not a lot, but you can make spinning fiber from the unusable milk. So this is sheep's milk and wool. And this one is a little bit thicker of a weight. I had asked if she had any kind of chunkies, and she had this Aran weight, so I got that for Andre's new hat. And oh, and this is superwash, so yeah, if he throws this hat in the wash, it'll be fine. Then this one, green is my favorite color. Purple is a very close second. So this had the greens and the purples, and I just thought it was just really pretty. There were 3 of these hanging there in the shop, but the other 2 were slightly different than this one, which, you know, hand-dyed yarns, you get those slight variations. So this was the one I really wanted, so I just got one. And this is 132 meters, 100 grams, recommended 5mm needles, but it's 100% hand-dyed merino wool made in Barcelona. So, and my goal when I go to these local yarn shops is I never have a pattern in mind, so I'm just trying to get enough yarn, local yarn, to make myself a small project, a cowl, maybe mittens, maybe a hat. So even if I had to put another yarn with this, that would be okay. And then the other thing I got, and I bought 3 of these because I'm hoping that that's going to be enough to make some sort of small tank top or something. I don't know. It's this is linen yarn, and it's 500 meters per hank. And this linen yarn was just gorgeous. I seriously could have bought so much of it because the colors are all just vibrant like this. The first color that caught my eye was this really pretty purple, but then I saw this wine color and I just loved it. So like I said, I got 3 of those, hoping to be able to make something. This, I believe, is also one of their lines, and it's called Pearlwise. The only other thing I was going to show you from my bag was the cards, or the shop's card. So this is their business card that tells you where they're located, and they were located in like the old Gothic portion of the city. It was really cool walking down there. The streets were just really neat. It has your little handy little needle gauge on there. But this shop was just wonderful. The woman who owns it, she is just super nice. We chatted and she is very helpful, very nice. It's got a great display. You can see and touch the yarns. So it was just a really great local yarn store experience. And that was something that All You Knit Is Love really wanted to do when they opened their shop in Barcelona, because something that's kind of different over here is that in a lot of the yarn shops, it's more of you go in, you can't see the yarns. And I experienced this in Italy. They brought out a big book for me that had like swatches, small swatches of the yarn. And you just, you know, and then you've got this sales lady across the table from you that's like waiting on you, and it's just not a great experience in yarn buying, and that's, I guess, kind of normal over here. So when Jennifer and her husband Miguel opened All You Knit Is Yarn, they wanted it to be the kind of shop where you could come in and browse and touch the yarn and you know, just to be that really welcoming yarn shop experience. And it really truly is. It was wonderful. I love all of the yarn that I bought. Like I said, I don't know what I'm making with any of it yet, but I plan on doing some finished object videos for all of my regional yarn. So yeah, if you ever get to Barcelona, I highly recommend that you visit their store. But until then, you can order their yarns online. So if you go to their website, if you just Google All You Knit Is Love Barcelona, it'll come up. You can choose English, and yeah, you can order some of their yarn, some of their local yarn, and it is fabulous. So this is my first installment in Where'd You Get That Yarn? There are more to come. I'll be doing Italy and Switzerland and Ireland. So stay tuned for more of these videos. I hope you enjoy them. The others, I don't have quite as good of a sampling as I did here, where I had 3 of their different lines, plus the this one, which wasn't Murmur or you know, any of the other lines, but it's just like I said, 100% hand-dyed merino wool and made in Barcelona. So that's my biggest thing with these. And this one's a little bit chunkier of a yarn too, if you can see that. So I don't know, maybe a little cowl would be nice out of this. It is, it's 100% wool, but it is really soft. You could definitely wear it against the skin and it's not gonna be too itchy. So yeah, that's installment number 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with some more regional yarn videos for you.